Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle, and it's called Coloring Book number 8 Zigzag by Blackjack Fitz. And this is probably my favorite series actually, but that's just because I love coloring a lot on Sudoku puzzles. So that's probably the only reason that this is my favorite series, but it really hits the spot for me. So I love the coloring book series. Thank you, Blackjack Fitz, for your entire series. Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 without repeats in every row, column, or box. And box, actually. There has to be the digits 1 through 9 without repeats in every row, every column, and every box. Digits on a gray line must be read the same forward and backwards. So these are called palindrome lines. And they have to read the same forward and backwards. So as an example, this could be like 4, 5, and 4, right? Because it reads the same one way, 4, 5, 4, as it does the other way, which is 4, 5, 4. And there are various things that you can understand about palindrome lines when you think about it for a little bit. Also, we have crop key dots, and this is digits separated by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio, and digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. So these are known as black crop key dots and white crop key dots. So for example, if this were 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain a 1 to 2 ratio with it. In this case, if this were a 6, this would have to be a 5 or 7 because a white crop key dot separates cells that are consecutive, which means they have a difference of 1. So therefore, if this were a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so for palindrome lines, I used to color them all the time, but particularly with this many palindromes together, I think it's easier to basically label them with letters because that makes it easier you have a wider spread of letters, right? It's easier to, well, I mean, technically you have a wide spread of colors, but the problem is trying to differentiate each of them after a while. Anyways, let's just start with all the palindromes. So this is A, this has to be the same as this is B, B, C, C, D, D, E, and E. So these are all these digits are the same. This is F and F, G and G, H and H, I and I, J and J, and this must be, well, this is basically not palindrome with anything else. So let's continue. Actually, let's look at this. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are all different letters. In box 4 and box 8, we know they contain both A, B, C, D, E, and H. J cannot be this digit, and it cannot be H. So J specifically has to be either F or G. So let's color that one specifically. So that one has to be one of these two or one of these two because it cannot be H because of box 4, and it cannot be this specific one, and it can't be A through E, right? And it obviously can't be H. So it can't be A through E or H. I obviously is I, so that's easy. So F or G, F cannot be any of these cells because it sees it by normal Sudoku. It cannot be D, C, E, or H because of box 8. Therefore, F must be I or J. So this cell specifically has to be one of these two cells, which means it has to be one of those two cells. Interesting. G cannot be A through H, A through E and H again. So G could be either of these three cells. So let's make yellow G. So G has to be either one of these three. So therefore, in row 6, it does have to be one of these three also. So G cannot be any of these cells. Because it has to be either I or J. In box 4, it has to be either I or J or this cell, which we don't know. Which means this is J and I, so therefore it's one of those two cells, and we don't know. So F has to be one of these two cells. Here, because it's either here and then it's here. So this is F. F cannot be here or here. So then it has to be one of these four cells, which we're not sure of. Anyways, what else do we know? I'm not sure we know very much more. Oh, okay. What about A? A in box 5 cannot be any of these cells because it sees all of them. It cannot be I or J because of box 4. So therefore A must be one of these two cells, which means A this corresponds with that, this corresponds with that, this corresponds with that. This corresponds with that. This can never be, this corresponds with that, so this cannot be A. So A has to be one of these two cells specifically. F and G we just tried. So F and G both have to be these cells. So F and G cannot be here. We know that for certain. F and G have to, okay, A has to be one of these two cells. So if A through H is here, F has to be one of I or J, so this can't be F. This could be G. We're going to make this an X, just because that gives us clarity about, or maybe Z. Let's make it a Z, so that we know we can figure that out. The remaining cells in this cannot be F or G. So the remaining cell, this has to have an A. One of these two is an A. The remaining cells here are B, C. It cannot be F or G. It cannot be E or H. It could, sorry, could not be E or D. So it's H and Z. This is specifically can be G. It cannot be A, B, C, D, E. E or H. So it's G or Z here specifically, right? Oh. J and I specifically are either J and I cannot be A, B, C, H, and E. So this specifically has to be B, Z, and not B, F, G, and Z. So this is also F, G, or Z, right? We have now an FZGZ triplet in row 6, which eliminates F, G, and Z from the rest of the row. So this cannot be Z. So we know the rest of this has to be B, C, and H with A. So this is B, C, and H. Where is its palindrome? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is also B, C, or H. But it can't be B or C because of these two cells. So this must be an H, which means this an H. So this can't be H. This can't be H. So now we have 4 H's, actually. This is B or C. A is one of these two cells. F is one of these cells. Okay, so what can this be? This cannot be B, C, or H. Cannot be F. Okay, H, we're going to make that medium. Where's the last H? Could be any of these cells. Ugh, that just colors everything up. That's not good. Okay, let's just make it letters here. So this is H. What do we have? This cannot be A, B, C, D, G, H, or Z. So it has to specifically be E or F. So this is E or F. This is less restrictive. Digits corresponding to these. Ah, this can't be H because it sees that letter. Because it corresponds to that palindrome. What are the remaining digits here? Let's just do that. Okay, so then this is, it could be B, C, D, E, or Z. Maybe we should just make that I. Let's make this I. So this is I. Oh. Remove Z. This can't be I, so this has to be I. Again, this has to be I. Oops. Remove Z. Remove I. Remove Z. Put an I there. So remove Z. Put an I. Okay, well, this corresponds to this digit, so this must be B, C, D, E, or I. It cannot be B or C because of the column has B or C. Therefore, this can't be B or C. It must be D, E, or I. What about the remaining cells here? Ugh, okay, there's a lot. A can be here. B can be here. C can be here. This can't be B or C, actually. Oh. Well, where are B and C in box 5? It can't be here. Can't be here, obviously. This one we showed has to be essentially... let's see, where is this one corresponds? This corresponds to this one. So this is F or G. These are the same, so they cannot be B, obviously, or C. And this can't be B or C because it has to be the same as that digit, which sees B or C. So therefore, we have a BC pair in box 5. So the rest of the box cannot contain B or C. Well, and this specifically has to contain B and C. So then we can put D in other cells in the box. What about E? This can't be E. This has to be E. F cannot be in the box because we know one of these two is an F. G can be, though, so this could be G. H cannot be because we have an H in the box, and I has to be one of these two. Okay. This cannot be E, F, D, D, E, F, G, or I. So this is A, B, C, or H, right? Well, this is A, B, C, or H, but that means this corresponding digit has to be A, B, C, or H. But it cannot be C because of this C here, so this can't be a C either. So where are the D, E, and I's in column 6? They have to be in these 4 cells, which means these 4 cells also have to be D, E, and I. Therefore, these can never contain D, E, and I. So we can have A, B, C, no D, E, F, G, H, but no I. Obviously, H can't be here. B and C can't be here. This can't be. Again, D, E, and I have to be one of these 4 cells, and therefore one of these 4 cells. This can't be H because we showed that can't be. So therefore, this is corresponding to this. So this would be AFG here. But this can't be A because of this A. So this must be an F or G. This must be an F or G. This would have to be A, B, C, F, or G, corresponds to this. So A, B, C, F, G. But this C's and C right here. So this cannot be C. And this can't be A because it sees one of these two A's. So this can't be A or C. So this is B, F, or G. This is F or G. This is A, F, or G. This could be a lot of letters. Okay, let's correspond to this, right? This one has to be A, D, E, or G, or I. But it can't be E or G because it sees E and G here. So this can't be E or G. This is A, D, I. This is D, E, G, and I. But again, cannot be E or G because it sees E or G here. So this is not E or G. This is specifically D and I then. Well, where is the E now then in box 5? We've eliminated E from every cell except for this one. So this must be an E, which means this can't be E. This has to be an E then. This is D and I. This must be B or C. And since it can't be C, it has to be B because of this C. So therefore, this is correspondingly a B, which makes this a C. None of these can be C's. These can no longer be B's anymore. So we have a BDI triplet here. This can't be, again, a B. Well, we have an FG, FG pair in box 2, which eliminates F and G from the rest of the box. Therefore, this is an A, because it can't be F or G. This can't be A, so this must be H. So therefore, this is an H. And this can't be A, F, G, or H. So this must be a C. And now we can start probably actually just coloring in we have an F. This can't be A anymore. So therefore, this has to be an A. So now we can start the coloring of everything. Okay, so let's color this way. So uh, all the E's must be light. All the H's are medium. All the darks are, all the G's are dark. All the C's have to be pink. We need D's. So that's green. F's have to be orange. I's, there's only one I right now. B's are yellow. And A's are blue. This can't be C anymore. This can't be B, so this must be an A, which makes this blue. That makes this a B, which is yellow. Okay. This can no longer be A, so this is D or I. This can't be B. Well, we already knew that, so it's F, G, F, G. Okay. Where are all the A's? A cannot be here, so A is either here or here. This has to be B, D, or I also, because of how this palindrome line works. This then is orange or dark. This is orange or dark. Oh, we have a DI pair in column 5, which eliminates D and I from the rest of the column. Therefore, this can't be I. This has to be specifically F or G. So this is also orange or dark, which means this has to be an I, and it's red. So this is red and green, which makes this red and green. This also has to be F and G. So this is orange and dark. This is orange and dark. Let's see. This is yellow, green, or red. So this is yellow, green, red. Okay. I guess we can get rid of the digits. Since we have the colorings. Okay, this is E or F, which was E or F. A, B, C, D. So this is light or it's orange. What are the remaining colors here? It has to specifically be, this can't be light, so light has to be one of these two. It can't be medium. Can't be dark. Could be green. So green could be any of these. Could be red. And could be pink. But pink cannot be here specifically. So this has to be green, red, or pink also. All right. Um, where is blue in column 7? It cannot be any of these cells because we're not colored. This can't be blue here. This can't be blue here. It must be here. So this is blue. Which means blue has to be one of these two cells here. Blue has to be one of these two cells here. Yeah, let's not do those yet. We know this is specifically blue. We have a green-red pair here. So therefore, this cannot be blue, yellow, or light. It cannot be dark or medium. This has to be orange or green. Right? Can't be any of these three. Can't be either of these two. It can't be green or red. Wait, it can't be green. So it can't be green and red. Can't be blue, yellow. Okay. So it's orange or pink. I don't know how I got, yeah. Not sure about this. Okay, so this has to, one of these two is dark, and it could be with orange with it. You could also have pink here, and one of these, this could be pink also, and this is pink or light. This is pink or light. But orange and dark cannot be here. So this is pink or light. This can't be blue. So again, one of those two is blue. This could be blue here. Okay, so what color is here? Whatever this color is, whatever this cell is, must be the same as this cell. So it has to be in one of these three cells here. But the thing is, if it's green or pink, sorry, if it's green or red, it cannot be in any of these three cells. Therefore, that doesn't work. So this can never be green or red. It has to specifically be pink, which means this can't be pink. These can't be pink. We now have a light here, so this can't be light. So pink is one of these two cells. Pink is here. Light is one of these. This is green or red. This is green or red. This is green, red, or light. Orange and black cannot be here. So this also has to be orange and black. Right? Orange and black is here, and it has to be one of these two. Or it has to be both of these. And it cannot be here because we have orange and black already here. Therefore, this has to be orange and black. This can be... This has to be green, red, or yellow also. Because yellow has to be one of these, and the last remaining colors are green and red here. What about these? Yellow has to be one of these two. We have what? Blue, green, red, and yellow. So this could be yellow. This is blue, green, red, or yellow, but this can't be blue, and it can't be yellow. Now we have a green, red pair, right? It can't be blue because this blue. It can't be yellow because one of these two has to be a yellow. So this must be green or red. Well, we have a green, red pair now in column 8, which eliminates green and red from the rest of the column. So this can't be green or red, which means it must be light. So this can't be light. This is green or red. We now have a green, red pair in column 9 too, which means this cannot be green or red, and it can't be yellow. So therefore, this has to be the blue. So this is blue, which means this can't be blue. This is green, red, or yellow. What's the last remaining color in column 9? It has to be a light. So this is light. We have a green, red, yellow triplet in box 3, so that eliminates green, red, or yellow. What's the last remaining color here, then? It has to be medium. So this is medium. Okay. Let's see. Blue is one of these two cells. We need a light and a medium here. And the last one's green, red, or yellow. Well, this can't be red or yellow. Oh, this can't be light. So since this can't be light, this has to be orange, which means none of these can be orange. Therefore, this is dark. This can't be dark then, which makes that pink. Therefore, this can't be pink. This is orange. This can't be orange, so this is dark. This can't be dark, so this is orange. This can't be red or yellow. This can't be green. And medium. This can't be light. The remaining three colors, or the remaining two colors here, are green and medium. This is green and medium. The remaining three colors here are light, dark, and red. This can't be red. This can't be light. And this can't be dark. So this can't be red then either. And this can't be dark then, which makes this light, which means this can't be light. So this is dark. This can no longer be light. Where is the last possible light in row 1? It has to be here. So this is a light here. The remaining cells here are blue, yellow, and pink. Well, this can't be blue or yellow, so therefore this must be pink. These cannot be pink anymore, so this is blue or yellow. This is blue or yellow. Those work both. This is green or medium. This can't be medium, therefore this has to be green as the last remaining thing, and this can't be green, therefore that's medium. So this can't be medium. This is green. None of these can be green. This can't be green. We have a yellow-red pair, and this can't be red, actually. So this is yellow. This can't be yellow, then. And this can't be yellow or red, so this must be the medium. This can't be yellow, then, so therefore this is blue. This can't be blue, so that makes that yellow. The remaining colors, then, are blue and pink. So this is blue, this is pink. Okay. This is orange. This is dark. This can't be yellow. So this is green or red. This is yellow, red. So this can't be green. So this is yellow, red. We have a yellow, red pair in column 6, which eliminates yellow and red from the rest of the column. Therefore, this can't be red. This is green, which means this can't be green. This is red, which means this can't be red. So this is yellow, which means that can't be red. So this is also yellow. This must then be red. This cannot be red or yellow, so it's green, which means this can't be green, so this is red, which makes that not red, so it's green. Which correspondingly, this red corresponds to there, so this is red, and therefore this can't be red, so this is green. This can't be red, so that's green, and this can't be green, so that's red. Okay. How many digits then do we have in a 1 to 2 ratio? The white has to be in between. The light, well, I guess it's white or light color, has to be in between two different colors, which would be orange and dark. The orange or dark is also in between a color, which is pink. So therefore, the blues and the mediums have to be a 3 and a 6 because they're not showing up. We have 4 colors already, right? This is orange or dark, and it's with light and pink in a 1 to 2 ratio. So that has to be a 1, 2, 4, 8 pair. This is specifically 2 or 4 here. And then the light is 2 or 4. And therefore the correspondingly other one is 1 or 8, and the pinks have to be 1 or 8. So this one specifically could be, we don't know actually. This one specifically is 2 or 4 because it's in between the pink and the light, whichever one it is. All the blues are 3s and 6s, and all the mediums are 3s and 6s. 3 and 6 cannot, red cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 8. It has to be 5, 7, or 9. And that, therefore, it's consecutive only with a 3. Or sorry, a 6. So it has to be, so all the reds are 5 or 7, and they have to be next to a blue 6. So all the blues are 6s, all the mediums are 3s. That's 3 in the corner. 6 is also consecutive with green, which must be 5 or 7. And again, light has to be 2 or 4. Well, the only ones consecutive are 4 and 5 for between light and green. So all the lights are 4. All the greens are 5. All the reds must be 7. What's the last remaining digit? It has to be yellow, which is 9. So 4 is in, this is either 2 or 8. Well, this specifically has to be a 2, which makes this an 8. This 2 is in a 1 to 2 ratio with 1. So all the pinks are 1. And now we can probably just do Sudoku. This is 2 or 8. This has to be an 8. The darks are specifically a 2. So this cannot be orange then. This can't be dark, which means this can't be orange, and this can't be dark. Correspondingly, this has to be an orange because of the palindrome, and therefore this can't be orange. This can't be orange, so it's dark, and this can't be dark. So therefore, we know all the darks are 2, and all the oranges are 8. And huzzah! We finished this coloring book. This was actually fairly, yeah, we could have actually started with just colors because we did but letters are easier when you have so many different potential palindromes where they don't resolve. This one resolved actually fairly quickly because there are certain things that eliminated other possibilities here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this coloring book, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.